Hi, this is Team 6, and we are going to discuss Unit 2, the Horizon Report, and both of ours are the 2005 Higher Education, and we're going to discuss the difficult challenges that are faced in higher education. The first topic is the personalized learning at the college level. And there are a great deal of issues with this because what I feel, when reading it, they haven't experienced it or experimented with it enough at the college level, whereas so many schools are starting at the intermediate level, like 7th and 8th grade, and these kids are getting this all the way through high school, and then they get to college, and the personalized learning kind of drops off. And that's one of the challenges that is being faced, that they're not incorporating that into the academics at the higher education. What do you think?
I have never really, I think the most personalized learning that I have experienced at the college level would be our online courses. And even with the online courses, it's not really that personalized because it's just the same deadlines for everyone in a lot of the courses. You can't begin the next unit until you finish, or until the time begins for it, so you can't go at your own pace. I know in high school, in our school, we tried sometimes to incorporate personalized learning, and the only challenge that I found with it is students that are not really wanting to put in all of their effort. So you've got your smart kids that could do more, but they do the average just to be done.
I think that's a challenge across the board anyway with personalized learning. The kids that want to excel are going to excel regardless of how they're learning. The other thing that I read in this article was that the professors aren't on board. And so the professors want to still stand up and deliver their topic or their subject, and they're not bought into personalized learning. So that's going to be a huge challenge.
Yeah, I think it's also, a fear of the new. It's a whole new concept. In order to have personalized learning, they have to delve into new technology that a lot of them may not have used previously or may not know how to use it. So they tend to refrain from it to avoid all the technical difficulties and all extra.
I agree. The article also, what it did mention a few college campuses that have their own web-based apps. One of them that was the University of Michigan had like an e-learning coach, and I believe it said in there that with that service, students performed at a higher level than just a regular tutor. And so there are campuses that are experimenting with having like e-tutors or more of a personalized learning concept. It's just nowhere near. So they have a long way to go, I think. And I think that's one of the difficult challenges.
It gets pushed a lot in high school, junior year, senior year. There's a big push for it. But then once, these students have the hang of it by the time they graduate, so they could go on and continue with it, but
right,
it's lacking.
Yeah, it definitely is. Okay, did you have anything else that you wanted to say about the personalized learning?
No, I think we can go on to the teaching complex.
Okay. Okay, for the teaching complex thinking at the higher education level, did anything stand out to you?
One of the things that I noticed about teaching complex thinking was, as a chemistry major, a lot of the science classes I have, they involve being able to, needing to teach complex thinking so that students can come in and conduct the lab, and they should be able to form their hypothesis about what they expect to happen. But a lot of our labs, at university levels, they don't do inquiry lab lot more work, it involves a lot more technology, and a lot more time.
How do you, what do you see that can be done about that? I mean, again, the professors have to be willing to.
Yeah, they have to be willing to take out the time that's needed to set up the labs, you know, and to look. I'm pretty sure they can also look into their softwares that could be used to help with, you know, data visualization and other things in the lab.
One of the things that I saw is with complex thinking or complex learning, it's a systems approach. It has to have data visualization, and there's no formula that they can just say, okay, this is what we're going to do. There's no one method that can be used. They're using it in the media productions with publications, and that seems to be doing very well. But like you said, with any of the STEM courses, it's not there. And so it's just really, it's another challenge because they have to have the multifaceted learning. Well, we have gone way over 5 minutes, so was there anything else that you wanted to add?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, all right, thank you.
No problem.